And meantime, you got the Detroit Lions, right? We talk about just their ceiling right now. They are soaring sky high. There's so much football that we can talk about in terms of why the Detroit Lions are having success, whether it's just having the best offensive line in football, their weapons are all executing when they need to. I just like the idea that they believe in themselves so much. You can see it.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Like the confidence that they're going to figure out a way to win the game. You can see it in teams like the Detroit Lions compared to teams that don't have it. And it's very obvious just as a viewer when you're watching these games.
Well, the resiliency and the grit that they showed when, especially Jared Goff. My guy threw 5 interceptions. After 3 interceptions, if I'm the starter, I'm just like not throwing the ball down the field more than 10 yards, like hoping the play I don't throw 4. And then he throws 5, and it doesn't faze him. And they're down by more than 15 points. And Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions, and you're able to come back on the road versus a contender in the Texans and win that game. Talk about a hallmark win for a franchise. And it was their worst game that they played in 2 years, probably. And they still beat a very good Houston Texans team. To me, it's the mark of a head coach knowing exactly what his team is, and it's always going to be a chance for them to win a game. In fact, I looked up this stat because I was like, when's the last time a team has won when a quarterback threw 5 interceptions and they were down 15 or more points? Go back 44 years ago to 1970 for that stat. Like, that's how long ago a team that did those things won. So if they can win there, it just showed me they're a true contender.
I would love to know just sort of what the inward voice was, or the sort of the brain and the emotions, the soul of Jared Goff during that. Like, what is he saying to himself during those? At what point are you just numb to it? At what point are you just like, I stink? I stink.
You're not.
Like,
he's not Dak Prescott on the field saying he stinks. But
you're not supposed to do this as a professional athlete. I understand that, but it is one thing to get over 1 mistake, 2 mistakes. But 5, that is a lot. So credit for him to just continue to just fight out there. But just the fact that both running backs, they both have 122 carries, right? So like translation there is they are really good at staying balanced, right? Like that is
Sonic and Knuckles. I love that nickname, by the way.
Yeah, yep. All driven by the best offensive line in football. Remaining schedule for them too: Jacksonville, Colts,
win.
Bears, Packers, Bills, Atlanta,
win.
Bears again.
Yeah, I mean they're in the driver's seat for the, and that was the thing. Like, are they the best team in the NFC over the Philadelphia Eagles? I really think so. Like Philly's rolling right now, but I would trust I would trust the coach, man. I would trust the coach.
Well, my Monday morning routines have become a cup of coffee and watching post locker room celebrations with some coach
those are sweet.
Speech, and Dan Campbell leads the way with the best ones.
Harbaugh had a good one this past week too.
He did. I just want him to come on our show. I don't want to ask him a question. I just want him to talk about Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
like that's it.
Herbert's a beast now.
He comes up with all these different
calling.
ways. He's tremendous. Gosh, it's not their year yet, but it's going to happen. Like I believe in the Chargers, but they're not a team that I think is either sky high or rock bottom. I actually think they're right in between. Thanks for tuning into Scoop City. If you want to hear more, make sure you like and subscribe. We drop our new episodes every Tuesday and Friday.